Alice in Wonkeyland. Wonkeyland.
Absolutely bonkers.
Completely conkers.
You
are one.
Curs. Curs.
Boink.
Mac.
Car. Honkers.
Alice in Wonkeyland.
She was heading for her favorite
And magical place.
a place called Keyhole Forest, and to try and find her friends, Scaredey Crow, Boing the Rabbit, and not forgetting Duck. She called out to Boing the Rabbit, and as sure as the sun was shining, Boing blinked from behind a fallen tree trunk and excitedly came and said hello to Alice whilst cleaning his ears. "Why has that Duck got to?" exclaimed Alice rather alarmedly. Boing replied that he had not seen Duck since Griffin's Day, and the chances of him being around was small. Nevertheless, Alice let out her quackery-duckery call for Duck to hear if he was actually around. It sounded a bit like quacky-quacky-quacky, give or take a quack or two. Alice was concerned for Duck, as she too had not had the pleasure of his company for 79 days prior to today, and tomorrow it would be 80. And Alice did not like round numbers at all. Boing Rabbit boinged some more in delighted circles, while Scaredey Crow was hiding behind a bush. One last time, Alice insisted. So again she quacked out her quacker's call for little poor and lost Duck. So nothing happened, and no sounds were heard echoing through the Keyhole Forest, until Scaredey Crow got in a complete flap about a sound, like someone dragging a bag through a thistle bush. Scaredey Crow was scared. Boing the Rabbit was still boinging around,
Rather too loudly
to notice anyhow, and Alice
looked up and smiled.
and shouted, Duck,
You little rascal.
Duck. Waddling slowly through the golden and red bed of leaves that blanketed the forest at this time of year, the only part of little Duck you could see was his two smiling eyes. He came to rest, banging his head on the same fallen tree trunk that Scaredey Crow was wobbling behind, which frightened Scaredey Crow even more, which seemed impossible. Everyone laughed and chuckled for what seemed like a day, and another day, too. Duck wondered what all the fuss was about, and asked Alice
Why she called him Duck.
Oh, little Duck. She warmly spoke. You were so small and thin, and I asked you if you were a bird or a duck. You shivered and answered to me, I am a duck. And everyone laughed again, then returned to sleep. A lot longer. And trying to find little old, teeny, tiny Nonney-Mouse was even harder. If you are searching to locate a Nonney-Mouse, then the bestest location to start is a small, dark, quiet, and warm one, of course. A Nonney-Mouse will sleep, then wake up a little, then scratch a little, snooze again, a little more longer, then wake up a little less, just to scratch a little less, then return to sleep a lot longer. A Nonney-Mouse is extremely difficult to find in a jungly forest the size and shape of Keyhole Forest. The slender chances of you yourself stumbling upon Nonney are in fact not that far really from the number naught, and even closer to the numberless number which is known as 0. But there is one trick, and one trick alone, that can guarantee you 100% success here. All you simply do is say the words cheese, please, cheese, please, for me, and before you have even attemptedly finished the last words of cheese, Nonney is already right there, right where, right here. You're right now. That is where Nonney-Mouse dusted herself up and sat down in a crumpled kink in the hem of Alice's underpetticoat, and head nodded herself into cheese-eating delirium until she suddenly stopped. Shush. she squeakingly squeaked. Can you hear that with me too? She almost silently, but non-silently, said. That, said Nonney-Mouse, is the sound of the smell of cheese, of cheese. Cheese. Ha 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 hee 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 ha 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 hee ha 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 hee 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 ha ha hee 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 ha ha hee hee hee. After which, the sound in the forest was once again filled up to the brim with laughter and giggles.
That's right.
Until the sun fell from its gloriously beautiful reddish-blue place in the sky and plummeted goldenly into its sun-dewed bed for its orbiting close friend the moon to dance across the firmament for a few hours, while the sun was dreaming of a brighter future. As you know.
That's right.
Listen.